Anthony Davis a 4'5", 5'4", or just a basketball player?
Who knows?
Watch your language, man.
They'll find me anyway. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Are you?
I am a big man. There we go. I am a big that plays basketball.
I don't know if he's 4. I don't know if he's a 5. He says he is a big. What does he need to be for the Lakers this season?
The path of most resistance. That's what he needs to be. Whatever the path
That's not
is.
the phrase.
The path of most resistance. Because I think when he plays the 4, it's the least resistance. So if he plays the 5, that's the most resistance for him. So I think he needs to go the hardest route.
Are you following?
And be the 5, and that's the position he needs to be for the Lakers to win a championship because they don't have the big depth.
Logically, that makes sense.
That's all.
You
that
took us on a roller coaster to get to where you're trying to go,
Oh, so
but I get it.
Fully
is Friday. It's
bring it back.
Friday. I hear you, Richard. I would have answered that he needs to be, hey, Perk, he needs to be award eligible, which means play 65 games. And if he's award eligible, that means he's going to be able to do everything he's set out to do and be what LeBron James wants him to be and the face of the franchise. But yeah, that might take the path of most resistance.
Thank you. She got
Print
it.
it on a T-shirt. Perk, what do you need to see from Anthony Davis in the preseason and beyond?
You can steal that line. You can steal it.
I don't know if I want that.
I just need to see health. I need to see health, and I need to see AD being in great shape, right? We always go into a season wondering, like, when are we going to see the transformation of his body? Like, AD healthy, we know he's a 25-12 guy a night, probably 2.5 to 3 blocks. But at the end of the day, his health and his ability to bang in the paint, especially in the Western Conference, that's what I need to see out of AD. How healthy he is, and did he really hit the weight room, or was those pictures I seen across social media Photoshop?
Right. Anthony Davis, certainly someone we're going to be keeping an eye on in preseason here. In like 15 seconds, Chiney, the person that needs to have a great preseason is?
I would love to see Victor Wembanyama out there.
Yep.
And I think the eyes of the world are going to be on him this season. And so watching him play will be so much fun.
Me, I'm going to say Mikal Bridges. I want to see if he can lead this Brooklyn Nets to a postseason. I want to see if he can build off the last 30 games that he had last year, USA Basketball. Can he be a guy that is the #1 guy on a playoff team? That's the next goal for him. I think he has
It might be an obvious answer, but Chris Paul, right? We're keeping an eye on him and how he's going to gel with Golden State. What about you, Perk, in 10 seconds?
I'm going Jay McDaniels. I want to see how he goes alongside Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards. Can he be a third option offensively?
Oh, he got
We
it.
know what he do on the defensive end, but can he elevate his game offensively?
That was like 17 seconds, but we'll accept
works.
it. All right,
He
before we
talks slow.
bounce, did you guys see this?
See what?
Apparently, it's a D.C. Fashion Week. It's not just New York and Paris now. The Wizards, they hit the runway. And I watched this video for all 3 minutes of it, and I was waiting for Kyle
Gibson looks
Kuzma.
great. Tyus looks great. All these guys look really
I thought
excited.
that this was going to be his moment, for Kuz's moment. And then finally he comes through.
And look at Kuz.
We're still going.
No, that's not
Is that
Kuz.
Kuz?
No, that's
Oh,
not
we're
Kuz.
still waiting for Kuz. Like, we were
Well,
watching and
let me
waiting.
break it down. Kuz was very
Also, there should be way more space in between them, right?
They look excited.
What hangover?
The Denver Nuggets can finally call themselves NBA champions.
I don't remember anything.
3, 2, 1, action.
No, that scared the best out of me.
I bring dominance. My name is Dominique.
What am I doing? Hi, Grizz fans.
Media day's here.
Media day's here.
Training camp starts tomorrow.
Training camp starts tomorrow.
Stevo's here.
Steve-O's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wanted me to give a scouting report on myself. What I worked on was being unguardable.
How do I describe my look? You know, I got a couple of piercings. More than anything, I'm just emotional. There's a lot of emotions. Every emotion that most humans have, I could probably say I had in the past week and a half.
I'm emo. Leave me alone.
All of that was this week. That started with Media Day on Monday. That feels like it was weeks and weeks and weeks ago. Players finally stepping away from the summer of podcasts, answering questions, showing up with piercings. So we thought we should play a little game. Here's how it's going to work.
Are we getting piercings?
After the show. It's called Who Said It? So we're going to take a look at some quotes that jumped off the page and ask our esteemed contestants here who said it. They can guess. All right, Richard, who do you think made this statement, right?
What's the statement?
Well, the statement is this. If you don't think I've been disrespected, you're just not telling the truth.
Oh, my guy, Dylan Brooks.
You think Dylan Brooks said
You're
this
wrong.
statement?
Yeah, I
All
think you're wrong.
He's been
You're wrong.
disrespected.
Let's find out.
That guy's been
You're wrong.
disrespected.
It's Trae Young.
If you don't think I've been disrespected, I mean,
Come on, man.
you're
That's
just
easy.
not telling the truth.
How is it easy?
Because that's all he
TikTok and
said.
actually watching, get
All right.
engaged with
So
your
Richard's
job.
eliminated.
Get engaged with my job.
Can we delete
How
his
is-
shot?
how is
Can we
Trae-
delete him out of the shot?
Yeah, delete me. How has Trae Young been disrespected
He
by what?
He always talks about this chip on his
What?
shoulder.
I don't care what he talks about. I'm talking about, is it real?
He's
I
the
can talk
most
about his beautiful head of
disrespected
hair. Is that real?
superstar in the league.
All right, let's get to the next one. Most disrespected superstar. All right, wow. All right,
False.
who said this? Chiney.
Oh.
I got to worry about a ton less
You can
stuff.
say it.
Last year, I wasn't just a player. I was also a GM.
That's easy.
Victor, LeBron, or
Oh, that's
Kyrie
easy.
Irving?
I
Who was it, Chiney?
mean, is it Braun?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm going
No.
Braun.
And
Who said it?
she's wrong.
It's changed from the big friends for sure.
Dang it!
Because
Dang it!
I gotta worry about
He was a
ton of
GM?
less stuff.
What is the team?
You know,
Last
a team in
year-
France.
I was like, how would you say that here?
Last year I wasn't just a player, I was also a GM. You know, I had to make sure the floor was
To be fair,
clean before
I
we
heard
had to
this. I
practice.
was listening to Trae.
To
The
make sure my
context of
teammates
this
were
is crazy
lifting.
to put on a rookie.
Okay. Well,
It's not that much. He was saying it for his other.
his other team
I get it. That makes
felt like
guys
he was
lifted.
doing all of it, and now he's
I'm
getting
deleted
to just
too.
focus
I'm
on being a
deleted.
player.
This is a
All
more
right,
accurate
Perk.
quote.
You are our last and final hope. Are you going to get it
Save
right?
the best for last.
Okay, I
Oh, for
can't
sure.
really say we're overlooked. We haven't done nothing yet, so we're not the team to beat. We're not the best team out there. We got a lot to prove. Was that De'Aaron Fox? Was it Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, or was it Paul George?
Oh, that's easy. That was SGA all day.
Was it?
SGA all day.
I got De'Aaron.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe if you stay out of the kitchen, maybe if you stop eating so much.
You got yours wrong too, Richard.
Nah, but I wasn't talking trash the way he was. Maybe if you get those chicken wings, those hot pepper, lemon, spicy
Richard,
wings.
All right.
calm down.
Started it.
Calm down.
Well, since you all got it wrong, I was hoping we were going to have like a battle for who is the person
Okay, we can
to
do
get it
speed
right.
round, speed
But we're
round.
going to do a losers bracket for you guys. All right. Who said this? Run, gun, get to the rim, get to the free throw line, corner threes. You saw me when I was healthy playing, moving the ball. That's basketball at the end of the day. Was it Ben Simmons,
I'm staying
Zion
away from this
Williamson, or LaMelo Ball?
All three of them are the right answer.
I'm hoping it's LaMelo.
I'm going Ben Simmons.
All right.
Ben Simmons.
All right.
Run, gun,
Hey!
There it goes. There it goes. Yeah, chicken wing.
You saw me.
Australian style.
Australian
Okay.
There's an Australian style?
If there is a new style of chicken wing, Perk knows it.
Hey.
He really does.
Australian style. Ben Simmons said it. He said
Perk, you got
that
Australian style wings? How you come up with the new wings, Perk? Perk got all the new wing flavors,
to
man.
look out for. All right, thank you for playing with us. I feel like we're going to have to bring this segment back. The WNBA Finals, they're just about here. Sunday, we get game one between the Aces and the Liberty. It's the matchup that Hoop fans have been waiting for all season. In fact, the overall sales for the 2023 WNBA Finals, they are outselling all other WNBA Finals ever. That's according to StubHub, and it's clear why. I mean, both Las Vegas and New York, they were top two respectively in wins, scoring, shooting, assists. So, Chiney, what drives these teams?
Look, run me my money, baby. That's where the W is these days, especially after expansion when my girl Malika was in the Bay. A big reason why both of these teams are here is because of their top-tier MVP talent. Yes, that's a nod to you, A'ja Wilson, the two-time MVP in her own right. And she is having the best postseason of her career scoring. She's getting you over 25 points per night this postseason, and her face-up game is a big reason why. So run me my tape, producers, baby. All right, one-on-one, A'ja is unstoppable. What she looks for is space and getting to the paint. She's left-handed, and look at the physicality to finish. She turns herself up, too. She's like, she hit me on the head, but it's okay. I'm going to get back on defense. One-on-one, she is very hard to stop. But what I really love about the evolution of her game is how money her mid-range and her face-up game is. Look at the quick jab step. Able to get some separation and elevation. 4 players contest. She's a lefty. She gets up. When she's hitting these types of shots, I'm telling you right now, they are almost impossible to beat because no one can guard that. her elevation, her physicality, and her mid-range game. Now, as for the New York Liberty, they have another two-time MVP in Breanna Stewart. Now, she hasn't shot the ball as well as we are accustomed to, but it is rounding into form because Stewie has been a key facilitator for the Liberty. She posted a career high in assists per game during the regular season, and her gravitas on the court has been really big, especially in the pick and pop game. So let's look at the New York Liberty. Now, Stewie really benefits from offenses that are in system, which means she doesn't have to do everything, but they're smart. They make reads. Here's a simple pick and roll, drag like we talked about earlier in the show. Easy buckets in transition. Now, what happens? It's very rare that you see pin downs happening for a post. She gets one, just like we said, Asia's great one-on-one. These pin downs put the defenses in a blender and she can get to the rim. Now, again, in system, she's great, but she's also amazing at pick and pop. Now, there's something that we call at the Sparks good to great. You pass up a good shot to get a great shot. 9 out of 10 players in the WNBA would have seen this space and shot the ball. When you're in system and you trust your teammates, you kick it over to who? The person who just set the record for most threes in the WNBA, Sabrina, and that good to great pass leads to an even greater finish at the rim. So they don't settle for threes, even though they lead the league in made threes. So you look at two players that are amazing forwards. They do it in different ways. One-on-one grind and physicality, and then you've got this in-system success of Stewie. Y'all, I'm gonna be there.
I mean,
I'm gonna be there
if
on Sunday.
I wasn't excited enough, Chiney, that breakdown, it has me hyped. It has me ready. It all gets underway this weekend. Game 1 of the WNBA Finals.
Let's go.
Sunday at 3 Eastern on ABC and ESPN. Coverage tips with Chiney Ogwumike and the WNBA Countdown crew at 2:30 Eastern.